All right, so I watched Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft. This is an animated series on Netflix. And what's interesting about it is that it's actually in the same canon as the latest Tomb Raider trilogy that Crystal Dynamics made. Now, I played the first two of those games. I still haven't gotten around to playing the third one. I want to at some point. I just never got around to it. So I like those games. They're actually the only Tomb Raider games that I've personally played. That being said, I can't really say that I was super invested in the story. Like it was there, but I don't think that it was like particularly good, and I don't know that I like particularly cared all that much about what was going on in those games. So it was interesting being like, okay, well, let's get into something that's all about the story. And I'm pleased to say that the show is pretty good. You know, it's not amazing. It's not must-watch television. I don't think you need to run out to watch it, but I think if you're a fan of Tomb Raider and you just want like a decent animated series, I think this serves that purpose well. I'll say, Jesus, I'll say the weakest part about it is definitely the animation. It does feel cheap at times. Like there are some moments where it's like, okay, I see the rigs moving and it's not necessarily as smooth as I'd like it to be. But for the most part it's fine. Like I don't really ever think about it. I'll say this, it also makes up for it as far as like the actual action set pieces, where it actually kind of reminds me of Invincible, where Invincible also doesn't have particularly good animation, but they make up for it in terms of the choreography and like the music and the sound effects. Like it all sort of enhances the middling animation. And I definitely feel the same way about Tomb Raider, because all of like the fight scenes and all of the action is really cool, and seeing Laura jumping around doing flippity skippities is satisfying to watch. I will say it does feel like, and maybe it's just because it's a cartoon and so they feel like they can get away with it, but she does feel a little extra like OP in this. Not even necessarily in the way that she's able to fight people, but in like the way that she's able to jump around and do flips, where it's like, this bitch is like leaping small buildings in a single bound. like there are like a few moments where she jumps insanely high, or she just like does this flip that's just like a little too good. Because like I don't remember being able to do any of that in the games. But that's kind of a minor little nitpick. I think also the other interesting thing about it is that we really get to see Laura develop into into the Lara Croft that I hear people complaining about. Because one of the major complaints that I've heard about the Crystal Dynamics trilogy from like hardcore Tomb Raider fans is that apparently like Lara Croft in the original games is more of like, like a Nathan Drake, Indiana Jones type character, where she's kind of sassy and confident and whatever, and in the games she's just like really sad, and she's like, my father died and I feel really sad because my dad is dead, and and that's always a complaint that I've heard. It's not something that I've ever really cared about because, again, I didn't play any of the original Tomb Raider games. But in this show, we definitely see her like actually like evolving as a character, and actually like you see her evolve into the Tomb Raider, into the Lara Croft that I think most people wanted her to be in those Crystal Dynamics games. And that's pretty satisfying to see. I thought all of the story that revolves around grief and perseverance and what comes after, like she learns to accept help from her friends and whatnot, and like it's all well done. It's all well told. So I would say, yeah, if you like Tomb Raider, if maybe you wanted to see that Crystal Dynamics Lara Croft sort of like evolve into the more traditional Laura, I think that you do get that in this game or in the show. I don't know if Crystal Dynamics is making any more games. in this canon. I know they're working on another Tomb Raider game. I don't know if it's like in the same canon as all of this, so I don't know if we're gonna see this Laura in that new game. I'm honestly not sure, but yeah, like that evolution is in this cartoon if you want to watch it. And now it is 2024, so of course there are gonna be like culture war conversations surrounding it. I've seen on Twitter people are like, "Oh, she's ugly. She has a DEI chin. Her boobs are small, and they gave her a man body." And I'm just like, "Oh my god!" It's so stupid. But I mean, I just don't think that any of that is true. Like, I don't know. Her face looks like a woman. She's attractive. Like she is. I don't know what the fuck you want. I'm just gonna be completely honest. Like I don't know what you people want. Like she's very attractive. Like it's so funny because it's like in the first episode, like I feel like they do the fan service that you would want from a show like this, where like she in the first episode she's like fighting in a sexy dress and it's hot and it's cute and it's like is this not what you want? Like there's even an episode where she's in the bathtub and you get like a little sexy shot of her legs and it's like what is that not what you want? I don't know. Are they DEI legs? Are they man legs? I don't fucking know. These people are actually mentally ill. like for the love of God, like Jesus, like can we just calm down? But anyways, yeah, I think it's a good show. I'd recommend it. You know, don't go into it expecting the most amazing thing you've ever seen in your life, but I think if you want to watch a Tomb Raider cartoon, this is certainly one, and I think you'll enjoy it. So let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.